2023, Lamar Jackson.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9.
You change it.
On play action, here's Jackson. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
No, we change it. Ready. Right shot. Ready. Right shot. Right shot.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Packers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On 2nd down, Purdy. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. In the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. They're trying to hit him with a screen.
I really didn't think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Here's Purdy. That's complete. He's got it to London. He will get into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A throw left side finds Dell.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. On comes the Packers punching team. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now, Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. So, a big... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. Middle.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Jackson now from the 50. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. They begin with a 1st and 10. And nothing on that run back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's into the hands of Dell. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line. He'll turn and hand this one off. He gets free inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field.
Hey, middle.
They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And he missed. Rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big gainer for Green Bay. 37 yards. Now a give on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Pressure gets there. And there he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's on. Yo.
To throw is Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Packers have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumbles recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. To throw, Purdy. That is caught, and he's in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Lions.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That one caught by Tank Dell. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Back to the air again is Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the air is Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And he gets his team a 1st down. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Purdy again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Purdy. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, here's Purdy. Oh, man, wide open is McConkey.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And they're working together like this. That's the definition of teach tape.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing again is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Handoff here, up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Detroit. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with his back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Purdy down on 2nd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Packers offense ready to take over now to start this 4th quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll stick with him again. Big play coming up. This is third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Packers.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Hey! 180! Touch!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Let's go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to run it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process. Now a handoff, running right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's a handoff. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's going to run out of time. They can get to him and bring him down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Shut up!
Jackson up top again. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack. Now, on 2nd and long. Jackson now. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, 2nd and 10. We'll go play action, Purdy. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. He's got it! And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.